Morning. It really is morning. It's still fucking dark. It's something past 6, quarter past 6, and I'm off to pick up two Volvo engines, and I hope to use at least one of them. We've got a bit of a journey ahead of us, so I'm going to take you with me. Stopped to get some fuel, tank brimmed, 55 litres, and it was practically empty, so I'm guessing this thing's got a 60-litre tank. Yeah. Aston Martin garage over there, me in a shit 250,000 mile Merc. I'm not sure I'll even make it. My breakfast, by the way, it was called just some shit from the garage. It was called a breakfast slice, so I'm guessing, because this is the UK, it'd be like, I don't know, bacon, egg and sausage or something. I ain't got a fucking clue. Maybe tomatoes, got some sort of a red colour. Honestly, from the taste of it, I ain't got a clue what it is. Tastes alright, but genuinely, I don't know. Garage food. Daytime now. Still only what, 7:30 in the morning, but yeah, it's quiet. Wow, for what, compared to what it would normally be. I always thought this slip road here would be really cool to drift. About 2 hours. And I think I'm about halfway. And I tell you what, this is the most boring bastard road in the world. The A14. It's 8:30 in the morning, so it's got a bit busier, so we're only doing like 55, 60. And it's mostly lorries overtaking each other, which I didn't think they was allowed to do on this road, but whatever. But this road is just, when it's like this whole area of the UK, it's pretty flat and it's pretty nothing. It's just countryside, but it's not even interesting countryside. It's just fucking fields, like literally not anything, nothing to look at. No roads is anything of interest. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on, and it is fucking boring. Emergency purchase, because it was the only thing that's going to fucking keep me awake on this journey. Not because of the distance, because I've driven like 500 miles in a day, no problem. It's just the most boring journey. It sends you to fucking sleep, so I need this shit to keep me going. This is probably completely normal to Americans because you see them everywhere. But right in front of me is a 2018 Dodge Ram, which you never fucking really see around here. You can tell it's a Ram because it says Ram in gigantic fucking letters on it. But either way, you don't see one of them ever around it. But yeah, that's quite cool, that. I like that. Use the left leg. British sugar. A big clouds, what's that? Big clouds of sugar. Wherever we are now, it's by British Sugar.
Take the first exit onto Compete Way.
I guess those giant vats of things there is, yeah, it's a sugar factory. And I tell you what, it stinks round here. And not of sugar, it smells like fucking Sprouts.
In half a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Berry Road.
Oh. Yeah, that's British Sugar, it says, and it genuinely around here stinks like Sprouts. This whole area is fucking weird. I wouldn't want to live around here. It's mostly fields and tractors, and then when there wasn't fields and tractors, there's a big factory, that stinks of sprouts. Do you want anything less? It's 10 o'clock in the morning on a very main road, and it is, wow, as you can see, I'm talking and there's not a single car yet. Nothing. I know it's meant to be essential travel only, but to be honest, all the roads are as, you know, where I'm from, are as busy as normal. Round here, it is. Is this road always like this? I like places to be quite quiet, but round here is fucking dull quiet. It's just like, there's nothing here. This is Norfolk, I think. Oh look, a roundabout, there's your most interesting thing I've seen in a while. Those make jokes about around here it's all like inbreeding. You can see where the jokes come from. Oh, are they even jokes? Who the fuck are you gonna meet around here? It's like, it's just nothing. Hey look, cheese, it says. Cheese in 4 miles. Wow. You know the place is interesting. There's a giant sign to tell you there's cheese in 4 miles. If you actually had a fast car and wanted to cane about, these roads are fucking brilliant for that. Fairly straight and nothing on them. I mean, what else are you gonna do around here, to be fair? I'm clearly close to where I should be, because everywhere around here is boats. I'm not going to by the sea. I'm probably about 20 miles from the sea, but it's very flat here and lots of water, so there's lots of boats. And I'm going to get an engine. Well, actually I'm going to get 2 engines, and they're from boats. Well, this is what I've come here for. Boats. Boat engines. Volvo Pentas. 1.8 valve, 1.16 valve, and more to the point, both 2.5 litre. I don't know about you, but a 2.5 litre turbo MX5 would be pretty badass. Back on the A14, the most boring road on the planet, and honestly, it made me so bored I had to pull over and stop and have a rest before before I fell asleep at the fucking wheel. It's literally, I'm not even sure. I think I've had a little 10-minute sleep. I can't remember. But as an example of how boring it is, it's a straight, flat, boring road full of boring lorries, and this is about as interesting as outside is in this part of the world. Just a flat, fucking empty field. Honestly, it's like a piss tank. China shipping, there goes all the fucking exhaust manifolds. Engines are still here. They haven't gone through the back window or anything yet. See that? They ran twin carbs, these are the standard. From what I understand, the 2.5 litres ran twin carbs like these, and the smaller capacity boat engines ran single carbs, I think, something like that. Either way, there you go. Right, I'm now somewhere, I don't even know anymore. A14 still, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, A14. I thought, oh, you know, I've been driving for ages now, and I thought, oh, I can't be too far away anymore, so I just checked the sat nav. Yep, still over 100 miles and 2 hours even to the workshop. Fucking mint. So yeah, it's a long day. I just want to get back to the workshop and unload these engines so I can look at them. It's all a bit of a, you know, I like playing with shit, so yeah, I just want to get them out. Well, shit's going full circle now. I'm still not back to the workshop, which isn't even as far as home, and it's near enough dark already. So I left in the dark, and I'll be home in the fucking dark. Right, I'm back at the workshop and I've done 494 bastard miles today. 11 hours. And I'll tell you what, that was shit. Well, they're out the car. And here they are. Volvo 2.5 litre 16 valve in all its glory. And as you can probably tell by the state of it, it's in fucking good condition. Like, it's not a seawater boat. It's had various, often these are so corroded they're fucking unreal. This one, no, not really, not at all actually. Already got the single cam one out. Again, really tidy, doesn't look corroded. Obviously I'm going to strip these down because I need to know, but it looks bloody good. And also 531 heads, as in the better one on these engines. So yeah, see, it still says B230 on the block because there's no such thing as like B250 blocks, but you can tell, apart from this had the AQ151 or whatever it is engine cover, twin carbs is another way to tell, because the ones that were smaller than 2.5 were single carb. So yeah, but yeah, this is the one I'm probably going to use. That one, I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. It might be a kept for another day. It might be, I haven't got a clue. It's it's badass. I might just keep it as a spare bottom end maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm almost certainly going to put the rods I've got in this. But yeah, this is most likely, I know when I strip it down, the one I'm going to end up using in the MX5. Kind of wish it said Penta on the valve cover, that'd be quite funny. But no, just says Volvo. It says Penta plenty of other places, but nowhere I can keep. I mean, that's technically the header tank. That says Volvo Penta. I should have asked him for the cover, the one that says AQ151 or whatever on it, just to really confuse people. But yeah, I forgot. He wouldn't have wanted it either, it was just kicking around. I should have fucking took it. And look, what's here? Side by side. Volvo Penta 2.5 litre engines. So yeah, 16 valve, which yeah, is technically better, but it's more complicated. So I'm not likely to use that one. Well, not the top end anyway. Bottom end is, you know, fine. Or 8 valve, which is basically a straight swap for that. Just 1/2 litre more. This is the thing about these as well. Even with all the extra stroke for this to make it 1/2 litre more, it's still bigger bore than stroke. These aren't like long stroke engines at all. People always got it in their head they are, but they're not. They're way bigger bore than they are stroke. A fairly short stroke. So yeah, badass. Very fresh looking red blocks. Just one of them is a relatively rare as rockin' horse shit 16 valve, but for now at least I'm not going to use it. Maybe in the future, maybe on something different, maybe ends up in Thomas's Sylvia. Who fucking knows? But for now, got them. And because they're not actually that heavy, despite what people think, I just got it out the boot of the Merc on my own with the crane very, very easily. These things don't weigh that much. I don't know why people think they fucking do. Even Volvo owners think they do. Same as Volvos aren't that heavy, but these red blocks aren't particularly heavy. So, yeah, good times. Yeah, that's me done on this very long but very successful day. Very tiring day. I've got more to do, but nothing that's going to be done on video today, that's for sure. So, as always, subscribe. Please subscribe because it fucking helps me. And get other people on board to subscribe. I'm just what, you know, views is one thing, subscribers are way more handy for me. So get people on board, and you know, well, as you would have seen from previous episodes, this MX5 was going to be properly nuts at the best of times. But now, with 2.5 litre 4-cylinder and a big turbo, it's going to be an anti-lag and everything else, the carbon seats, the everything. This is going to be a fucking weapon, and I'm going to use the shit out of it. So you need to subscribe, you need to just follow this, because it's going to be good. See you later.